Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life. Hit it, guys. If you're watching this video, it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security guard.
Hello?
We're going to have so much fun together.
Hey film friends, I'm Nick Furman. This is Furman on Film. Welcome to the channel. Listen guys, this movie is so crazy, I'm still trying to finish my script for this video. Give me a sec. 10 books, 9 games, all this lore. Finished. Matt Pat is gonna love this. This is Five Nights at Freddy's. All right, so in terms of themes, what are all these new horror pictures about anyway? Trauma and loss. In this case, it's the kidnapping of the main character's younger brother, Garrett. So say what you will about how well this gets accomplished, but this film does attempt to give its main character a backstory. In this case, it's a series of dream sequences, an odd custody battle, and a mystery to solve some children's disappearances. The greatest thing I'd point to recommend FNAF to people is its practical creature design. These animatronics are expertly crafted, and they look fantastic. And the whole evil Chuck E. Cheese creepy aesthetic rules. I also really dug a few of the slasher sequences. The 3 dummies looking for mischief inside the pizzeria and getting theirs is an excellent horror scene. And hey, how about the Scream callback with the return of Matthew Lillard? Now, I'll confess that I'm a total noob, never read the books or played the games, but I've heard that this is sort of like an Easter egg heaven for longtime fans who know the lore well. And I'll say the mystery here is at least interesting. It may not totally pay off, but we'll get to that in a moment. Finally, if you're looking for a chance for the whole family to go to the movies together, get spooked, have a little zany fun with some tense moments, you could do much worse than Five Nights at Freddy's. If I were going to sum up my criticisms in just a single sentence, I'd just say this: the story is extremely convoluted. For me, the question is FNAF overstuffed because it's trying to pack in too much lore? Or do some of these hanging plot threads come as a result of the film basically living in development hell for nearly 8 years? Regardless, let me just get into some of the many things that don't make much sense to me. Look, you can't just take a pill, read a book, and start lucid dreaming. Certainly not the same dream every night. So the dream theory stuff was interesting, but it really lost me at points. My best guess is that the custody battle over Abby is meant to make us care about Mike's character and despise Mary Stuart Masterson's. But this whole plot strand is just basically discarded in the final third of the film. This is the kind of thing that reeks of studio interference and rewrite upon rewrite of scripts. And the Vanessa character? What is up with her? I've talked to some teens who've devoured all the books and the games, and apparently she's not a part of the lore at all, completely made up. And yet here she is just showing up as a cop again and again to drop exposition on all of us. But even within the logic of the film, her motivations are largely inscrutable. I mean, is she trying to help Mike and Abby and shield them from the truth about this place? If so, some of her actions just don't add up. And speaking of Abby, the connection between her and the animatronics is unclear as well. I understand why they're all so drawn to her once she visits the pizzeria, but why is she sketching the rabbit and these other children long before that? I mean, I guess the drawings kind of become like a Chekhov's gun because of the actions in the third act, but I think Chekhov would have wondered why they were hanging there in the first place. Finally, listen, I thought this was good fun, so I have no real beef, but some whorehounds are gonna protest that this is just not scary, except for a few key moments. So, what do we conclude? At long last, after 8 long years in development purgatory, we've got a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And it's one that is loaded with Easter eggs that will delight and titillate fans of the books and games, even as its lack of cohesion may leave the rest of us a bit addled and confused. Well, there you have it. The only thing left to discuss is our rating for this picture. FOF gives Five Nights at Freddy's 2 out of 5 stars. If you enjoyed this review, please let us know by giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to visit FurmanOnFilm.com for even more movie content. Thanks for watching. I'm Nick Furman. This is Furman on Film. Stay firm, my friends.